weapons systems, since. This follows the 206 institutes hosting of the 7th Chinese Electromagnetic Technology Conference in October 2015, which also reported advances in material sciences to reduce railgun barrel wear. While railgun technology have been tested since 1918, power generation and the wearing out of the barrel are long-standing barriers to the deployment of militarily useful railguns. Chinese researchers have made breakthroughs in electromagnetic aircraft launch systems, EMLs, and railguns, in areas from power storage to tougher barrel materials. EML's catapults could be installed on Chinese aircraft carriers in the next decade, improving the performance of Chinese naval aircraft. The Phoenix TV broadcast also suggested that the plan hopes to test its own operational railgun in the next couple of years. Despite long-standing public conceptions of China only developing copycat weapons aided by intellectual property theft and espionage, such as the F-35 and J-31 fighter jet similarity, China's progress in developing new cutting-edge military technologies like railguns actually reflects a deep investment in the field. Chinese scientists from civilian and military universities submitted the most papers at the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers' 2014 Symposium on Electromagnetic Launch in California, and China will host the upcoming 2016 symposium as well. The likely use of the reported railgun in a close-in weapons systems, SIWS, would be to defend Chinese warships and bases against not just conventional airplanes and missiles, but also hypersonic and ballistic missiles. But China's recent progress in railgun technology also points to their potential in the same long-range fight role the US Navy envisions, covered in the recent book Ghost Fleet. There have been online rumors that suggest that the second batch of Type 055 guided missile destroyers, potentially to be termed the Type 055A, following the naming pattern, will be armed with large railguns in the place of older 130mm cannons, for long-range anti-surface and air defense warfare. The putative Type 055A destroyer class would likely be launched after 2020, and feature integrated electrical propulsion, for increased power generation to power railguns, lasers and advanced sensors. Just as a railgun was recently shown off at the U.S. Army Association's National Convention, the technology might also be based on land, where indeed the power generation issues are less challenging than trying to fit on board a ship. Large